What is up, car addicts? Today we're going to be customizing the Hijak Ruston, or however you pronounce it. There it is right there, Hijak Ruston, $430,000. You guys want to pause the video, you can right there if you want to read the description. Nice looking car. Alright, I already ordered this so you guys don't have to wait. Here it is right here. Very nice looking car, very sleek. It is in the sports class for those of you who don't know. It's a sports car. Very, very low to the ground. Alright, let's go ahead and customize this.
What are we doing today?
Alright, let's see what we got.
Now what do you need?
Yeah, typical armor. Typical brakes. Bumpers. So you have the stock bumper right there, which looks very nice. Then you have the vented front bumper,
Making decisions is stressful.
which kind of changes the look of the car completely. It changes the whole bumper to a different look, different style. You guys can see the difference right there. The stock one looks a lot more aggressive than that one, and this one, and this one. So, I mean, it really just depends on what you like. I think the stock one looks extremely aggressive and is the nicest in my opinion. But to each their own.
Life is
With the
hard
rear
when you can
bumper,
have anything.
so that's the stock diffuser right there. It comes in the car. Then you get the carbon diffuser, which completely changes the look of the diffuser. It puts a different type of diffuser on there. It's a little wider. Then this bumper changes the size of the diffuser, so you guys can see right there. And yeah, you have the tuner bumper with the holes, which I don't like. Then you have the vented bumper, which adds those vents for so the cooling of the brakes can exit through there, which looks very nice. Probably gonna put that one.
Don't she look
Yeah, let's
pretty?
put that one on there. Alright, so we got engine, full engine. Alright, exhaust. So I'm gonna go ahead and rev up the car so that the smoke gets out of the way so you guys can see the exhaust a little better. You got titanium exhaust, which is basically, it takes the stock ones and puts a titanium coating on it. Then we got the quad chrome tip, which is like, the exhausts are kind of like squared off. Then you have the chrome tip, which is like a single exhaust. Then the titanium single exhaust as well. Well, so this is like, I'm going for the race car look. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the titanium dual exhaust. Alright, hoods. You get the stock hood, which is very smooth. And then you got the this hood, which gives you like sort of like some lines there, so it doesn't look as plain. And you have the double vented hood, which gives you two vents for the airflow to exit through there, which looks very nice. Then you have the ram air hood with the ram air, and then the side vents, which kind of looks like the Viper hood. I like that a lot.
Do you need a drink? Bubbles?
Then we got the drop vented hood, which is like kind of like the second hood option, but with an actual vent. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the ram air hood. That looks very nice. So the stock car already comes with like HIDs, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the Xenons to make it a little more blue.
Not a bad job.
I wish the stock ones are kind of yellowish, but it is what it is. Yellow and black. Respray. So I have a color idea in mind, but let's go ahead and see what we got. So the metallic color, the primary color, as you guys can see right there, it changes the color of the body and the color of the wheels, as you guys can see right there. The center cap and the lip are on the wheel itself. That's all it changes. It does not change anything else. Alright. The secondary color. Let's see what that does. Let me go ahead and put the primary on really quick. The race yellow I was looking for. There we go. The primary color. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we got for the secondary. Alright, so secondary, as you guys can see right there, it's changing the color of the roll cage, as well as the color of the floorboards, which is really cool. It doesn't change anything but the roll cage and the floorboards. It does not change the brake calipers, unfortunately, which I would have liked, but oh well.
Technology and budget permitted.
And there you go right there. I'm gonna leave it in black. And there's no trim color. So roll cage, you can do a simple roll cage in the back right there. You can do a roll cage just a little more complete. And then your last 3 options for the roll cage are different styles of full roll cages. It should look really good.
If you can think
And the
it,
tracked cage one does look a little more simpler and sleek. I like the look of that one a lot. It's nice and simple. It has less lines, which I like. The other one's like a little bit too big and bulky for my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and do the track cage.
I've got that installed for you.
Alright, so skirts. So you got the primary is the first skirt. The stock one is like a little skirt. And then the second skirt option is a little bit larger. You guys can see right there. You got the little fin. Then the third option gives you a larger fin with a smaller fin towards the
How many cars
right
have
behind
this
the
project?
front tire. You guys can see right there. Then the laps option gives you a very small fin with vents, which I think looks really good. As you guys can see right there, it reduces the size of the fender, so it's a little further in. I'm showing you guys a side profile right here so you guys can see. So it not only adds the vents, but it brings a little inward as well. So we got the front splitters. So your stock splitter kind of has like the that shark teeth design sort of, which I like a lot. I love that. Then the second option kind of rounds it off. It gives you the little winglets on the sides and the little rods to stabilize that front splitter. Then the second option, it gives you the same front splitter, but it gives you a little bit of a design to it, which is probably the one I'm gonna go with. It's like an aggressive version of the stock one. Then you have the pointed front splitter, which is just the second option, but it comes to a point in the center. And then you have the last option, which is a humongous wing. Front splitter. I apologize. And so I'm gonna go ahead and go with that option right there. Those spoilers. So I'm glad Rockstar put this option. You can either take off the spoiler, so you can have the stock, which is none. You can do the primary wing, which my car came with for some reason. You can do the low level, which gives you a completely different spoiler. It's carbon.
Do you need
You
a
guys
drink?
can see right there.
Bubbles? Or
Not the same as the first one. Then you got the GT wing. The high level, which has like a little groove in the center. It kind of dips down in the center. I like that a lot. Nice spoiler. I don't think I've seen that spoiler on any other car in the game. That's a very nice looking spoiler. Kind of matches the
bodywork?
lines on this
That's
car,
the
so that's
driver.
probably the one I'm gonna do. Transmission, same thing. Turbo, random thing. Alright, so the wheels. So there is like a little glitch for the wheels, which you could change the wheels color of the stock ones using the iFruit app. So I'll make a video if you guys want on that, but it's very, very simple, just to make it straightforward.
All grown up.
You apply any wheel like I did here, you paint them in black, and then you go back to the wheel category and you go back and forth between the stock and the custom one. And if you guys notice, for a split second, the stock wheel is actually turning black. That means that the glitch is possible using the iFruit app. If it doesn't change, then it's not possible. So what you basically do is you'd put any random wheel in black, like I did here. Then on the iFruit app, you'd buy the stock wheels for this car. And when you drive into the customs to apply the order, it puts your stock wheels in black with your trim color that you have on it. So in my top speed testing drag race videos, you guys will see them in black. But I'm just gonna put them on there for now, and not gray. I'll change that later though, definitely. Tire. Alright, so those are all the upgrades. There's nothing else on there. Let's go ahead and take this for a little drive. I'll show you guys to see if any doors on this open. I'll show you the first-person view as well as the interior, engine sound, and a little bit of my feedback on first impressions on the way it drives. Let's go ahead and go right here. So it sounds pretty good. It looks nice. Acceleration's pretty decent. Very responsive handling. We're gonna take this turn. Hopefully it doesn't understeer. Alright. Not too bad. So it did slip a little bit there, lost some traction. Let's go ahead and see how it does on a fast turn. And it understeers. Okay, so this car does understeer at higher speeds, and at lower speeds it understeers less. It's kind of like the opposite of the GP one. So go right here, double clutch right there. Sounds good. Car is very nimble, in my opinion. Brakes are good. Let's go ahead and hop out here so you can see. There's the first person view. See interior right there. You got the digital speedometer like the RE7B, the Tyrus, and the ETR1 with the RPM red line right there. Digital indicator. You got the carbon dash, carbon seats, a vent right there for the engine, as well as the carbon door panels, race panels with the exposed roll cage right there, with the straps to open and close the doors. So that's what the interior looks like right there. Pretty nice looking interior. Nice and simple, little track car. So this thing looks really good, in my opinion. Is it $400,000 nice? Probably not, but we'll get to that a little later. So there's the style. Let's go ahead and see if we can open the doors or not. Just go ahead and turn on the engine right there. So let's see what options we have for the doors. Oh, so that's rather unfortunate. It's only the doors. You cannot open the hood or the trunk. So that's it right there. So you have the doors. That's all you can open, unfortunately. I don't know if wrecking it will open any other body parts, but I'll go ahead and try to let you guys know in the comment section. So this car, there are a lot of cars that are a lot better for the money, in my opinion, and this $400,000. I mean, that's just too much for this. If it would have been 200, I think it's a good buy, but 400,000 I think is way too much, especially when you have other cars out there like the Jester race car and the Masako race car that are 10 times better than this. As far as performance, from videos I've seen already, it's not too good. But I'll go ahead and test that for you guys on the top speed drag races. I'll let you guys know. So stay tuned on here, and I'll post those videos very soon. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.